discuss a
conference will
very
now be recorded.
important topics, that is vitamins. স্লাইড তো চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে না।
ম্যাডাম জাস্ট আপনি হ্যাঁ এখন হচ্ছে।
আচ্ছা, আপনার স্ক্রিনটা তো আমার স্ক্রিনের সামনে বসে আছে, এজন্য আমি তো অর্ধেক দেখতেছি অর্ধেক দেখি না।
ম্যাডাম এটা আসলে এটা তো হাইড করার ইয়ে না। আচ্ছা আমি দেখতেছি হাইড করা যায় কিনা, একটা সেকেন্ড। আমি হাইড করে দিচ্ছি ম্যাডাম, একটা সেকেন্ড হাইড করে দিচ্ছি। এখন দেখতে পাচ্ছেন?
জি জি, তাহলে
শুরু করেন ম্যাডাম। জি জি।
Welcome everyone. Today I will teach you the vitamin. The vitamins are the essential nutrients required in the diet in small amount to perform specific biochemical function for normal maintenance of optimum growth and health of the organism. Why vitamins are essential? Because they are required in trace amount and must be obtained from the diet, because they are not synthesized in the body, or if they synthesized, not adequate to meet up the demand. So vitamins are the essential nutrients. Now, the classification of vitamin. We can classify vitamin into two broad groups, that is fat-soluble vitamin and water-soluble vitamin. Fat-soluble vitamin can be classified into four categories, that is vitamin A, D, E, and K. And water-soluble vitamins are two types, that is non-B-complex and B-complex vitamin. Non-B-complex vitamin include vitamin C, and B-complex vitamin include some energy-releasing vitamins and some hemopoietic vitamins. Energy releasing vitamin includes thiamine, that is B1, riboflavin, B2, niacin, B3, pyridoxine, B6, biotin, B7, and pantothenic acid, that is B5. And hematopoietic vitamin include folic acid, that is vitamin B9, and vitamin B12, that is cyanocobalamin. Now, what is the difference between water-soluble and fat-soluble vitamin? Water-soluble vitamins are the hydrophilic, that is soluble in water, not depend on fat absorption, readily excreted with urine, and toxicity rarely develops. But in case of fat-soluble vitamin, as they are not soluble in water, they can't excrete with urine, they develop toxicity, and their absorption depends on fat absorption. Now, the sources of vitamin. In general, there are two sources, that is exogenous and endogenous. Exogenous, that is from diet, and endogenous, that is synthesis of vitamin by intestinal bacteria, vitamin K, B12, and biotin. That is, intestinal bacteria can synthesize vitamin, that is vitamin K, B12, and biotin. And from steroid precursor, that is 7-dehydrocholesterol, vitamin D is synthesized. From the amino acid tryptophan, niacin is produced. Now, what is vitamer? The term vitamer represents the chemically similar substances that possesses qualitatively similar vitamin activity. Some good example of vitamers are given below, that is retinol, retinoic acid are the vitamer of vitamin A. Pyridoxine, pyridoxal, pyridoxamine are the vitamers of vitamin B6. Vitamers are like isoenzyme that has same chemical formula. So vitamers, the term vitamers represent the chemically similar substance that possesses qualitatively similar vitamin activity. Now the vitamin A. There are two forms of vitamin A, that is retinoid and carotenoid. Food from animal source provide various retinoid, that is retinoid present in animal source. Retinoid occurs in three different forms, that is retinol, retinal, and retinoic acid. Retinol is an alcohol, retinal is an aldehyde, and retinoic acid an acid and mostly oxidized form. And carotenoids. Food from plant source provide carotenoids. The most common form in food is beta carotene. Inactive precursor provitamins form of vitamin A and carotene cleaved into two molecules of retinal. That is, vitamin A exists in two forms, that is retinoid and carotenoid. Retinoid is retinol, retinal, retinoic acid, and carotenoid is beta carotene. Function of vitamin A. In general, the retinal involved in vision. It's an important viva question. Who helps in vision? That is retinal. Form of vitamin A, retinal involved in vision. Retinol necessary for the reproductive system. Retinoic acid involved in growth and cellular differentiation. Carotene, that is beta carotene, plays antioxidant role. This is a figure I take from Satyanarayan, that is beta carotene. Beta carotene plays antioxidant role. Retinol is a steroid form, helps in growth and differentiation. Retinal helps in visual cycle, and retinoic acid also helps in growth and differentiation. And this figure is I taken from the Lippincott illustrated by retinal, and retinol is interconvertible. Retinal helps in maintenance of reproduction, maintenance of vision, promotion of growth, differentiation, and maintenance of epithelial tissue and gene expression. And retinoic acid is also used for treatment of psoriasis, treatment of promyelocytic leukemia, and that is 13-cis-retinoic acid or isotretinoin is also used for the treatment of severe acne. So this is the summary of action of retinoid. Now the role of vitamin A and what is the role of vitamin A in vision? The biochemical function of vitamin A in the process of vision was first elucidated by George Wald. The event occurs in a cyclic process known as rhodopsin cycle or Wald's visual cycle. Rods and cones. What is rods and cone? The retina of the eye possesses two types of cells, that is rod and cone. The human eye has about 10 million rod and 5 million cones. The rod are in periphery, while cone are at the center of the retina. So retina have two types of cell, that is rod and cone. Rod in the periphery and cone in the retina. Rods are involved in dim light vision. Rods are involved in dim light vision, whereas cone are responsible for bright light vision and color vision. So, rod are involved in dim light vision, where cone are responsible for bright light and color vision. Animals such as owls and cats, for which night vision is more important, possesses mostly rods. So what is Wald's visual cycle? Very, very important. That is rhodopsin. Rhodopsin is a visual pigment present in rod. It contains 11-cis retinal and the protein opsin. The primary event in visual cycle on exposure to light is the isomerization of 11-cis retinal to all transretinal. This leads to a conformational change in opsin, which is responsible for the generation of nerve impulse. The all transretinal is immediately isomerized by retinal isomerase to 11-cis retinal. This combine with opsin to regenerate rhodopsin and complete the visual cycle. That is, it is the world's visual cycle. Rhodopsin is a visual pigment which is present in the rod. On exposure to light, it split into all transretinal and opsin, which generate a nerve impulse and helps in our vision. All transretinal is immediately isomerized to 11-cis retinal, again combined with opsin to form rhodopsin and complete the visual cycle. Now the function of vitamins. Function of vitamin A include retinol and retinoic acid. Function almost like steroid hormone. They regulate the protein synthesis and thus are involved in the cell growth and differentiation. Vitamin A is essential to maintain healthy epithelial tissue. This is due to the fact that retinol and retinoic acid are required to prevent keratin synthesis. Retinol phosphate synthesized from retinol is necessary for the synthesis of certain glycoproteins and mucopolysaccharides, which are required for growth and mucus secretion. Retinol is necessary for normal reproduction. It acts like a hormone and regulates gene expression. Vitamin A is considered to be essential for the maintenance of proper immune system to fight against various infections. And beta-carotene as an antioxidant reduces the risk of cancer, initiated quickly radical strong oxidant. Beta-carotene is found to be beneficial to prevent heart attack, and this is also attributed to the antioxidant property. Now the dietary source of vitamin A. Animal foods containing vitamin A. The best source are liver, kidney, and yolk, milk, cheese, butter. Fish, liver, or whale are very rich in vitamin A. Vegetable sources contain the provitamin A, that is carotene. Yellow and dark green vegetable and fruit are good source of carotene. That is, main source is the animal source, and the colorful vegetable and fruits are the source of beta carotene. So the recommended daily allowance, that is, in case of an adult male, daily requirement is 1000 retinol equivalent. In case of adult female, the daily requirement is 800 retinol equivalent. In pregnancy and lactation, requirement increased by 1200 retinol equivalent. In children, it is 400 retinol equivalent. One retinol equivalent equal to 1 milligram retinol per 6 microgram beta carotene. Now that what is the deficiency disorder of vitamin A? We can classify the vitamin A deficiency into two types, that is ocular and extraocular. What is ocular manifestation? That is night blindness or nyctalopia. It is one of the earliest symptoms of vitamin A deficiency. The individual have difficulty to see in dim light.
Ma'am, everybody is talking mic.
A number deficiency of vitamin A leads to xerophthalmia. Xerophthalmia is characterized by dryness in conjunctiva and cornea, sensitization of epithelial cells. In certain areas of conjunctiva, white is dryness. If xerophthalmia persists for a long time, corneal ulceration and degeneration occur. This results in the destruction of cornea, a condition referred to as photomalacia, causing total blindness. Therefore, adequate intake of vitamin A is necessary for the prevention of blindness.
ম্যাম একটু সমস্যা হচ্ছে শব্দতে
Spreading of xerophthalmia. That is, and that is white blindness. That is conjunctiva conjunctival gerosis. X1 is that is Bitters cause. And X2 is corneal gerosis. X3 is corneal ulceration or keratocondylacia involving less than 1/3
ভাই
of
সবাই
the
মাইক অফ
corneal
করো
surface.
প্লিজ।
X3b, that is corneal ulceration or keratomalacia more than or equal 1/3 of corneal surface, corneal scar, and xerothalmic fundus. This is the WHO grading of xerothalmia. Up to this, that is X3a, that is when involved less than 1/3 of the corneal surface, this condition is reversible. But after that, it is not reversible. So these are the ocular manifestation of vitamin A deficiency. So what is the extraocular deficiency? That is pale keratinization, dry skin, xerophthalmia, reproductive failure, abnormal skeletal development or maintenance, dysfunction, mucous lining hardening, and increased tendency for infection. So we can classify the vitamin A deficiency into two categories, that is ocular manifestation and extraocular manifestation. As vitamin A is a lipid soluble vitamin and it is soluble in lipid, not soluble in water, and can't excreted with urine. So it accumulated within the body and developed toxicity. Excessive consumption of vitamin A leads to toxicity. The symptom of hypervitaminosis A include dermatitis, raised intracranial tension, enlargement of liver, skeletal decalcification, tenderness of long bone, loss of weight, irritability, loss of hair, joint pain, etc. Elderly people are more susceptible to vitamin A toxicity, hence overdoses should be avoided. Total serum vitamin A level in normal condition is 20 to 50 microgram per dl, is elevated in hypervitaminosis A. Now the vitamin D. Vitamin D is the cholecalciferol. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. It resembles sterol in structure and function like a hormone. Body can make it if exposed to enough sunlight and may form cholesterol in the skin. So we discuss the source of vitamin D is exogenous and endogenous. Exogenous from diet, that is whale fish, egg yolk, butter, liver, etc. And from endogenously, it can synthesize from the skin. Daily requirement is 10 microgram per day. Vitamin D
Imran Khan
derived from two major precursors, that is 7-dehydrocholesterol and ergosterol. It exists in nature as two forms, that is vitamin D2 and vitamin D3. Vitamin D2 is ergocalciferol and vitamin D3 is cholecalciferol. Ergocalciferol, that is completely
Please everybody
synthetic
shut
form
your mic.
produced by the
The sound is
irradiation
cutting.
of the plant steroid ergosterol, that is it derived from plant. And vitamin D3 cholecalciferol is produced photochemically by the action of sunlight or ultraviolet light from the precursor sterol 7-dehydrocholesterol. So vitamin D is exist in two forms, that is vitamin D2 and vitamin D3. Vitamin D2 is ergocalciferol derived from plant source and vitamin D3 is cholecalciferol derived from animal source. Now, how the active vitamin is produced. In skin, 7-dehydrocholesterol is stored. On exposure to sunlight, it produces cholecalciferol. Cholecalciferol goes to liver and there is hydroxylation in 25 number position and produce 25 hydroxycholecalciferol. It goes to kidney and again hydroxylated in 1 number position and form 125 dihydroxycholecalciferol. And this 125 dihydroxycholecalciferol is also known as calcitriol, and this is the active form of vitamin D, which is produced in the kidney. Now, the function of vitamin D. Function of vitamin D is mainly the calcium and phosphorus homeostasis, calcium and phosphorus absorption, and calcium resorption. calcium and phosphate absorption from small intestine and calcium resorption from bone and kidney, and maintain blood calcium level. It helps in bone formation by stimulating calcium uptake for deposition as calcium phosphate, and it plays like a hormone, that is regulation of gene expression and alcines dull growth. This is the action of calcitriol. In intestine, it causes absorption of calcium and phosphate. In kidney, it increases the reabsorption of calcium and phosphate. And from bone, it releases calcium and phosphate into ECM. Now the deficiency disorder. Deficiency of vitamin D causes ricket in children and osteomalacia in adults. So in children it is ricket, in adults it is osteomalacia. Ricket in children is characterized by bone deformity due to incomplete mineralization, resulting in soft, pliable means brokenable bones and delay in teeth formation. The weight-bearing bone are bent towards bone lac. In a ricket, the plasma level of calcitriol is decreased and alkaline phosphatase activity is elevated. Alkaline phosphatase is concerned with the process of bone formation. In case of osteomalacia, demineralization of the bone occurs and increasing their susceptibility to fracture. This is the BOLAC. Vitamin D is also known as anti-rachitic vitamin, that is the vitamin which prevent ricket. It is in young it is ricket, in elderly it is called the osteomalacia. In ricket there is failure of bone to grow properly, result in bowed leg or knock knee or outward bowed chest and knobs of ribs. It is the bowed leg. And osteomalacia, osteo means bone and malacia means softness. So in adult, it is the adult form of ricket, and in case of adult, the bone become demineralized and increase susceptibility to fracture. Now the dietary source of vitamin D. Good source of vitamin D include turkey, fish liver whale, egg yolk. Milk is not a good source of vitamin D. Vitamin D can be provided to the body in 3 ways. That is exposure of skin to sunlight for synthesis of vitamin D, consumption of natural food, and by irradiation of food that contain precursor of vitamin D and fortification of food. The following characteristic feature of vitamin D justify its status as a hormone. We call vitamin D as a hormone. Why? Because vitamin D3 is synthesized in the skin by ultraviolet rays of sunlight. The biologically active form of vitamin D, calcitriol, is produced by the kidney. Calcitriol has 3 target organs, that is intestine, bone, and kidney, where it specifically acts. Calcitriol action is similar to the steroid hormone. It binds to a receptor in the cytosol, and the complex act on DNA to stimulate the synthesis of calcium binding protein. And calcitriol synthesis is self-regulated by a feedback mechanism, that is calcitriol decrease its own synthesis. Now the vitamin E. Vitamin E is also a fat-soluble vitamin, and it is also a fat-soluble vitamin, and it's a naturally occurring antioxidant. It is essential for reproduction in many animals. Vitamin E is essential for normal reproduction in many animals, hence known as anti-sterility vitamin. Vitamin E is essential for the membrane structure and integrity of the cell, hence it is regarded as membrane antioxidant. It prevents the peroxidation of polyunsaturated fatty acid in various tissue and membrane. It protects RBC from hemolysis by oxidizing agent. It is closely associated with reproductive function and prevent sterility. Vitamin E preserves and maintains the germinal epithelium of gonad for proper reproductive function. It increases the synthesis of heme. It is required for cellular respiration through the electron transport chain. Vitamin E prevents the oxidation of vitamin A and carotene. It is required for proper storage of creatine in skeletal muscle. Vitamin E is needed for optimal absorption of amino acid from the intestine. It is involved in proper synthesis of nucleic acid. Vitamin E protects liver from being damaged by toxic compounds such as carbon tetrachloride, and it works in association with vitamin A, C, and beta carotene to delay the onset of cataract. Vitamin E has recommended for the prevention of chronic disease such as cancer and heart disease. A daily consumption of about 10 milligram, that is 15 international unit of alpha. Here it is alpha tocopherol for men and 8 milligram for women is recommended. 1 milligram of alpha tocopherol is equal to 1.5 international unit vitamin E. Source: many vegetable oil are rich source of vitamin E. Wheat germ oil, cottonseed oil, peanut oil, corn oil, sunflower oil are the good source of this vitamin, and it is also represented in meat, milk, butter, and the symptom of vitamin A deficiency vary from one animal species to another. In many animals, the deficiency is associated with sterility, degenerative change in muscle, megaloblastic anemia, and changes in central nervous system. Now, a most important vitamin, that is vitamin K. Vitamin K is the only fat-soluble vitamin with a specific coenzyme function. We know the B-complex vitamin usually play the coenzyme role, but in lipid-soluble vitamin, vitamin K is the only vitamin which have coenzyme activity, required for the production of blood clotting factors, essential for coagulation. Vitamin K exists in different forms, that is vitamin K1, that is phylloquinone, is present in plant. Vitamin K2, menaquinone, is produced by the intestinal bacteria and also found in animals. And vitamin K3 is menadione, which is a synthetic form. Now, what is the role of vitamin K? The function of vitamin K are concerned with blood clotting process. It brings about the post-translational modification of certain blood clotting factors. The clotting factors 2, 7, 9, 10 are synthesized as inactive precursor in the liver. Vitamin K acts as a coenzyme for the carboxylation of glutamic acid residue present in the protein. So in Viva, when examiner asks you the function of vitamin K, most of the students says that it is synthesis of blood clotting factor. It is not the synthesis of blood clotting factor. Vitamin K plays a role by post-translational modification of blood clotting factors. Vitamin K is taken in diet or synthesized by the intestinal bacteria. The suggested RDA, that is daily requirement, is about 70 to 140 gram per day, and dietary source are cabbage, cauliflower, tomato, spinach, and other green vegetable are the good source. It is also present in egg yolk, meat, liver, cheese, and dairy product. Deficiency of vitamin K leads to the lack of active prothrombin in the circulation. The result is that blood coagulation is adversely affected. The individual bleed profusely even for minor injuries. The blood clotting time is increased. So what is the hypervitaminosis K? Hypervitaminosis, administration of large doses of vitamin K produce hemolytic anemia, jaundice, and particularly in infant, the toxic effect is due to increased breakdown of RBC. So today we discuss the fat-soluble vitamin, that is vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Among them, three are the most important, that is vitamin A, vitamin D, and vitamin K. Vitamin E is not so important, but you should read it. And for every vitamin, you should know the chemical name, the source, the function, the deficiency disorder, and the daily requirements of vitamin. So this is the end of our lecture today. Stay home, stay safe, and pray for us.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Musa.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.